Good morning. Today I want to remind you of something truly powerful. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the creator of your reality. The universe responds to the energy you put out, and when you shift your mindset into that of a super attractor, life begins to align in ways that feel miraculous. Too often, people believe manifestation is about forcing outcomes, hustling endlessly, or chasing after things with desperate energy. But true manifestation is not about control. It is about surrender, belief, and alignment. The mindset of a super attractor is rooted in the deep trust that what is meant for you will come and that you are already worthy of receiving it. It's about embodying gratitude for what you have, joy for what you are experiencing now, and certainty for what is on its way. Fear, doubt, and lack only block the flow of abundance. But when you live with faith, you magnetize opportunities, relationships, and blessings that far exceed your imagination. A super attractor does not wait for external validation. They move from an inner knowing that life is happening for them, not to them. This mindset is not about arrogance, it's about grace. It's about showing up each day with presence, with love, with trust, and with clarity. It's choosing peace over panic, patience over pressure, and joy over judgment. The more you trust, the more you attract. The more you allow, the more flows into your life. The more you believe in your own light, the more the universe reflects that light back to you. Remember this, manifestation is not a trick, it's not luck, it's alignment. When your thoughts, emotions, and actions are aligned with love, faith, and purpose, then you are unstoppable. So today, stop asking how and when, and instead focus on who you are being in this moment. Be love, be faith, be gratitude, be joy. That is the true mindset of a super attractor. And when you live this way, the universe has no choice but to rise to meet you with miracles. When we talk about the mindset of a super attractor, the very first key point begins with understanding energy, because everything you want to attract in life, whether it's love, abundance, peace, opportunities, or healing, responds to the energy you embody in this moment. Most people live in a mindset of lack, focusing constantly on what they don't have, comparing themselves to others, doubting their worth, and carrying fear about the future. This energy of scarcity blocks the flow of miracles because the universe can only return to you what you radiate out. If you think thoughts of "I'm not enough," the universe mirrors back situations that prove it. If you vibrate with fear of failure, the universe aligns people and circumstances that reflect that fear. But when you shift into the mindset of a super attractor, you begin to consciously choose thoughts, feelings, and beliefs that align with love, abundance, and possibility. And the energy you carry magnetizes a completely different reality. This is not about pretending life is perfect or denying challenges. It is about deciding that your faith is bigger than your fear and your trust in the universe is stronger than your doubts. Every moment is an opportunity to shift your energy. Instead of waking up and asking, what might go wrong today, a super attractor wakes up and declares, I am aligned with abundance and today miracles are possible. This declaration alone shifts your vibration from one of survival to one of creation. When you embody joy, gratitude, and confidence, you signal to the universe that you are ready to receive, and in response, you attract experiences that match your elevated state. A super attractor does not chase, because chasing implies lack. They do not beg, because begging affirms unworthiness. They do not doubt, because doubt interrupts flow. Instead, they align, they allow, they trust, and they act from inspired energy rather than fear-driven desperation. This mindset transforms how you move through every area of your life. Imagine walking into a room with the energy of gratitude instead of insecurity. Suddenly, people are drawn to you without you trying. Imagine approaching your goals with the energy of faith instead of panic. Suddenly, opportunities seem to find you at the perfect time. This is the essence of being a super attractor. You embody the frequency of what you desire before it arrives, and by doing so, you call it into existence. It's not about control, it's about alignment. When you hold the vibration of love, abundance, and faith consistently, you shift from hoping life works out to knowing life is always working for you. That certainty, that inner calm, that deep sense of trust is magnetic. It removes resistance and allows the universe to flow blessings into your life faster than you imagined. To step into this mindset, you must train your thoughts daily, like a spiritual workout, replacing fear with faith, judgment with compassion, and doubt with gratitude. Every time you choose love over fear, you strengthen your manifesting power. Every time you trust instead of control, you unlock miracles. Every time you align your inner world with peace, you attract peace externally. This is the first and most powerful key point of the mindset of a super attractor. Your energy is your currency, and when you elevate it, the universe responds in kind. In embracing the mindset of a super attractor is about surrender, releasing the grip of control and allowing the universe to guide you toward what is truly meant for you. Because the truth is, most of our suffering comes not from what life brings, but from our insistence on how we think it should be. We push, we force, we manipulate outcomes, and we exhaust ourselves believing that if we just work harder, worry more, or control everything around us, then life will finally go our way.
But the mindset of a super attractor is different. It is rooted in the understanding that control is an illusion, and the more we cling, the more we block the flow of blessings that are trying to reach us. Surrender does not mean giving up. It means handing over the need to control the timing, the method, and the details of how your desires will unfold. It means you set your intention, you align your energy with love and gratitude, and then you let go, trusting that the universe is orchestrating something even greater than what you could design on your own. This is a radical shift, because most people are taught that striving and struggling are the only ways to succeed. Yet in surrender there is peace, and in that peace there is power. When you stop trying to control everything, you open yourself up to receive in ways you never imagined. Think about the times in your life when something beautiful happened that you didn't plan, the job you stumbled upon, the friend who appeared when you needed them most, the solution that arrived out of nowhere. Those moments were not accidents. They were evidence of what happens when you release the need to control and allow life to unfold. A super attractor lives in that flow intentionally. Instead of asking, how will this happen? They affirm, I trust it will happen in the perfect way and perfect time. Instead of stressing over delays, they lean into patience, knowing delays are divine redirections. Instead of panicking when things don't go their way, they pause, breathe, and say, the universe must have something better for me. That trust is magnetic, because the energy of surrender is expansive. It creates space for miracles, while the energy of control is constrictive and shuts doors before they can even open. Surrender allows creativity, intuition, and guidance to flow through you effortlessly, making you feel carried rather than burdened. And the beauty is, surrender does not make you passive, it makes you powerful. Because when you stop wasting energy on control, you free up energy for inspired action, the kind of action that feels natural, joyful, and aligned rather than forced and draining. This is how the mindset of a super attractor works. You dream boldly, you align your energy, you surrender control, and then you act from a place of trust, not fear. And in that dance between intention and surrender, miracles become your norm. You stop feeling like life is against you and start realizing that life is always working for you even when you can't see the full picture.
The second key point then is this. A true manifester is not someone who controls life, but someone who partners with it, who surrenders to the flow and trusts the timing, knowing deeply that what is meant for them will never miss them. That is where peace lives, that is where freedom lives, and that is where you step fully into your power as a super attractor. Embodying the mindset of a super attractor is gratitude and joy, choosing to live in a vibration that magnetizes miracles, no matter what your outer circumstances may look like. Because true manifestation is not about waiting until life is perfect to feel happy. It is about deciding to feel good now, and letting that energy call in everything you desire. Gratitude is the most magnetic frequency in the universe, and when you train your mind to see blessings instead of burdens, you literally shift the trajectory of your life. A super attractor understands that every moment offers a choice. You can dwell on what is missing, or you can celebrate what is present. You can focus on the fear of what could go wrong, or you can expand into the joy of what is already right. The more you anchor yourself in gratitude for even the smallest things, the breath in your lungs, the sunlight through your window, the love of a friend, the more you send out a signal to the universe that says, I am abundant, I am supported, I am ready for more. And the universe, by its very nature, matches that signal with experiences that reflect even greater abundance. But it doesn't stop with gratitude. Joy is the fuel that accelerates manifestation. When you allow yourself to live in joy, to laugh, to play, to celebrate life, you raise your vibration so high that opportunities, connections, and blessings naturally gravitate toward you. This is why children seem to attract so much attention, love, and good energy. They live in joy without judgment, without fear, without overthinking. A super attractor adopts that same mindset, not because life is always easy, but because they know joy is a choice and gratitude is a practice. Even in challenges, they ask, what can I learn here? How can this grow me? What hidden blessing is in this moment? That shift turns setbacks into setups, obstacles into opportunities, and pain into power. Gratitude dissolves resistance and opens the door to possibility, while joy multiplies the energy of attraction. This is the secret of manifesting, being happy and grateful now, not someday, not later, but now, because now is the only place creation happens. When you embody this truth, you stop waiting for external validation to feel good, and you realize that your inner state is the source of your outer reality. You don't wait for the perfect partner to feel loved. You feel loved now, and that energy attracts love into your life. You don't wait for financial abundance to feel secure. You feel gratitude now, and that energy opens pathways for abundance. You don't wait for circumstances to change before you allow yourself joy. You live in joy now, and the world around you reshapes to reflect that. That is the essence of the super attractor mindset. Gratitude is your foundation, joy is your vibration, and trust is your anchor. And the conclusion is clear. When you live in this way, you no longer chase life, you magnetize it. You no longer question if you are worthy. You embody worthiness. You no longer live in fear of what might not happen. You live in faith that what is meant for you will arrive in divine timing. Gratitude, joy, and trust are not just spiritual practices. They are the master keys to a life that flows with ease, abundance, and peace. So today, choose gratitude for what is, choose joy in the present, and trust the unfolding of your journey. This is how you step into the mindset of a super attractor. This is how you become magnetic to miracles, and this is how you remember the most important truth: the power to create the life you desire has been within you all along.